Welcome to another Get Ready With Me. This is the look that we have created. I am obviously filming this intro after we've done everything, so I have an idea of what I can tell you. So we go through and we talk about a lot of these brushes. The Brushcraft collection. When I showed these to you guys in a vlog, obviously a lot of the comments were like, please compare them, please show us how you're gonna how you would use them, because you guys really enjoyed the other Get Ready With Me with the Elite collection. Unlike that video, a lot of the makeup used in this video is drugstore and or more affordable. I don't know if it's all drugstore, is it? Actually, no, there was a MAC eye pencil. I didn't want to force it to be drugstore. I just wanted to show you guys products that I liked that were not like luxury, you know what I mean? So if you want to hear me yammer on about makeup and brushes, then yeah, keep on watching. Okay, so let's get started. Brows are on. Eye base, it's usually where we start. I'm going to use the Tony Moly Panda's Dream Brightening Eye Base. This is interesting in that it makes your eyeshadow stick and it kind of moisturizes. I know, kind of interesting. I already have the Skin Fix Lip Repair Balm on the lips. Let's just go in with foundation right now. I don't know, I'm just kind of going in like an odd order. So this is the Oval 6, the Brushcraft Oval 6. When I hold these, they're a little heavier than the Elite collection. There's a little more weight up here, but the whole thing feels like very sturdy, because you know how the other one is a little more hourglass and tapered in the center? This one, you just have like a very firm grip. We're gonna use the Maybelline Dream Cushion. I have this in the shade 30, Warm Nude, I think. So we're just gonna get that in there. I love this foundation. It is really, ooh, pretty. This has like a satin finish. And it's interesting, when you hold this, you end up kind of, I can't hold it like this. I don't think you're supposed to. I end up kind of holding it in the center and like pushing my finger in here. When I first showed you guys these brushes, there was a comment asking if the fibers were the same. The fibers are not the same. The Elite collection uses a fiber called Cosmo Fiber. These are a completely different one and they're called New Fiber. Okay, so foundation is on. You know what I mean when I say like everything looks darker when you're lighter? Like my under eyes did not look this dark last time. Okay, new product. This is also from Maybelline. It's the Master Camo number 50 in Apricot. I'm really excited to use this because I love correctors. So we're gonna have like first time using it. Okay, so it has like this, kind of looks like a finger. I don't know, I already swatched this on my hand. I remember it being really pigmented, so we're gonna see. It's really light, like lightweight. I know it doesn't look light on my skin, but okay, that's good area around here. I like how it's like really pinpointed. And I think because of the way it is, you don't apply too much, which is also really high on my list of things I like. I know some people like to make this area darker. I like to make it lighter. I think that's it. I'm going to use the Oval 3 to blend it out. Similar to how I did in the other Get Ready With Me with the Elite brushes. Oh my god, I have no idea how this is gonna go, guys. I've never used such a dark corrector. It could be really awesome or really not awesome. This looks ridiculous. I know some people like to color correct before foundation. I go either way. Sometimes I color correct before foundation, sometimes I color correct after foundation, but it's always before concealer. So for concealer today, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Light Medium Beige, 841B. So a tiny, tiny bit. This applicator doesn't allow a lot of product on it, which I like. You remember those Sephora, the Sephora concealers and correctors? They do the same thing. They don't let you have a lot of product. And this is the same thing. Like it looks like a lot of dots, but they're such thin dots. I'm gonna put some of this cleanser. This is the Artis Brush Cleansing Foam onto their thing, onto their pad, and removes the foundation from the brush. I'll probably just let it sit for like a minute or two before using it again. Okay, so our brush is clean, and now we're just gonna go in and just buff this concealer in. Let's see how it plays with that corrector. I could use a smaller brush, but this will accomplish it way faster. I'm then gonna just perfect it a little bit with the sponge. I think that I don't use all Drugstore that often because I find that Drugstore products, I'm not saying they're all bad, but they tend to lay thicker on the face. So it's like you almost need to really, really press them in for them to look not cakey. We definitely need a little more concealer here. Yeah, and around here. Okay. Okay, so the sponge did okay for the bottom of the lip, but I'm just gonna go in with this circle 1 around the nose. You guys know how specific I am about the nose area because I don't like contouring the nose so much, so I like getting this area really light to slim it kind of naturally. This is a Morphe Y18. I'm gonna get it into this matte shade in here from Milani. It's like the go-to default crease color. That Tony Moly did really good as an eye base, guys. I always tend to do, what do you call it? Like colored eye bases, and I didn't. And I haven't used this base with the shadows or these shadows before. It looks, wow, okay. I'm so non-specific when I place stuff into the crease. Probably should work on that. This is a Kiko 200. We're just going to blend out the edges. That was like really nice. I mean, I've used these shadows, you know, on and off since like receiving them, but like I haven't actually sat down and, you know, used a non-colored base. I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself, but wow. I'm gonna wipe off this circle R a little bit. There was very little concealer on it, so I'm gonna go back into that like matte shade and do a little smoke on the lower lash line. My favorite brushes for smoking the lower lash line are these kind of round brushes. Now obviously this one is more ergonomic because I just go in like that. It also allows me to apply less pressure, which I like. Should I connect them? Well, they're almost connected anyway. Might as well. This is a Luxie 231. And I'm gonna go into the Must Have Metallics and go for this shade right here. I love this shade so much. It's like been my default go-to. I'm just gonna, I like using a small blender brush because it kind of blends it for you. Some MAC Eye Kohl and Costa Riche. And then just a little bit on the top lash line. Never mind, we're gonna go in and we're just gonna go into the top and the bottom because that's just what I default to. It's what I like. And then we're gonna take a linear one and smudge. This is like my absolute favorite way to get really, really perfect tight line, waterline situation. I actually like the grip on this one more than the Elite Collection linear one. Okay, now that we literally can't smudge anymore. This is a Morphe Y22. I'm just gonna extend the smudge a little. I have no idea where we're going with this look. In my last Get Ready With Me, I had like such like an idea of what I was gonna do. This one I'm like, let's just see how it goes. Should I have done that? Wow, we're going very, very smudgy. I have the Luxie 231 again that I use for the lids, and we're just going to clean that off a little bit. Love this pad. It works all the time for every brush. I'm gonna go into the matte palette again and grab this. What do they call it? They call this number 5. We're gonna get some of this dark color. We really need to balance out the top a little bit. So I always do my lid with my eyes open. I tend to, especially like the outer V, because you don't walk around with your eyes closed, right? I mean, except when you get closer to the lash line. Otherwise, you're gonna get your eyeball. Love this brush to place color. So beautiful. Wow. These shadows are so nice. Because while I've been using these palettes, I've been like using them with other shadows. You know, like I don't sit there, like when you do your makeup, at least when I do my makeup and I'm not doing something for a video, I just use all kinds of things. I don't sit there and like force myself to use just one palette. Oh my gosh, I'm so into this. Highly recommend these shadows. Gonna grab that Kiko 200 and just buff the edges teensy tiny bit. Did not even really need to do this, but okay, we paused and put liner and lashes on because from my last experience, that takes a really long time. The shadow on the lower lash line, I'm gonna grab the Oval 3, clean it off. I actually don't remember what I had on it before, but we're gonna clean it off on the pad. And 1, 2, 3. I love, this is my favorite step in makeup now, ever since getting the Elite Oval 3 and this one. This is like my absolute favorite step because it immediately makes my eye makeup look so perfect. Just go up one more time. Do I want to clean up? I can't tell in this lighting if this side, I feel like this side has like more eyeshadow. Maybe I will, yeah? Yeah. Now we'll go in with mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Oh, got some on my nose. Probably should do that, but you know what? I haven't set my face with powder yet, so everything's still kind of movable. Although I feel like this Maybelline foundation and this like Wet n Wild concealer, I don't need to set it. I think maybe in the winter I wouldn't need to set any of it. That's about as even as it's gonna get right now. Okay, so let's say that the eyes are done pretty much. Face makeup is done, at least cream products. Now we're gonna go into powder. For the under eyes, I'm just gonna pull like a damp sponge and put in the Ulta Banana powder. I know, it's like I either love the Charlotte Tilbury powder or it's this powder. As far as pressed powders go, these are probably like my favorite. So we'll just go in. I'm not going into the very inner corner. I usually will apply it fairly close just so the eyeshadow doesn't move, and so it kind of sets that. And then whatever's kind of left on the sponge, I just do a little tap in the inner corner because honestly, I love using concealers where you don't have to set it all because I hate putting powder on the inner corner. Okay, bronzer decisions. I don't know if I want to go kind of glowy. I have this CoverGirl True Blend. Is it True Blend bronzer? I think they only have one shade. This is kind of glowy and it's like really pretty. Maybe I'll swatch them for you guys and we'll decide and play. Well, I'll decide, but. And then Bourjois, the Matte Illusion. This one is in the lightest shade. I think there's only 2 shades in this, but I really like that. It looks super orange in the pan, but when you swatch it, okay, maybe it does also look a little orange, but it's really pretty. And then 2 of my favorites. I just love Ulta powders. Like I love their banana powder, and I have the Warm and the Cool bronzers here. Okay, so those are the bronzers. On the bottom we have the CoverGirl, which is really pretty. That's the Bourjois. And then on the side here we have on the bottom the Ulta Cool and then the Warm on top. Their shades are so beautiful. And do you see how beautiful their powders are? Ulta kills it on the face powders. Okay, we're just gonna go with the Ulta because like seriously, like how do you even compete? Okay, so we're gonna go in with the Warm. This is a Zoeva 105. It's one of my favorites for powder bronzer. So we'll start at the top. Oh, my mirror. It's like looking at the camera lens. I'm like, that is not my mirror. Do not use that as your guide. Okay, so we have this. I feel like I should be putting my hair up during these videos, right? But I don't have anything cute to put my hair up in. Hold on. I have a claw. We'll do that for now. Okay, so now we can properly put some bronzer down. I like go around the entire hairline, but not like down the forehead because I have a shorter forehead. More of the warm, tap it off. Yeah. Okay, for the nose, this is to the Kiko 200 that I use on my eyes. I'm just gonna like clean it off a little bit on this cleansing pad. This is like the best companion you can have during makeup. You just keep on going in. And then I'm gonna take the warm bronzer. That brush got so clean. Oh, I forgot to show you. It was so clean. I'm just gonna run it down the nose a little bit. It'll probably automatically just blend everything out because it's a blending brush. Yeah. Gonna pull the banana powder out again and use the Oval 7. I have been using this with powder, even, you know, obviously with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I've been using this with powder for the face and it's awesome. So we have our powder on there. I'm just gonna clean that up. Oh God, so beautiful. I kind of hold this one. This one's larger. I kind of hold it the way I would the palm brush a little bit. Ooh, that was like a very quick clean. You could actually do this on your entire face and it looks really good. I love this for pressing powder onto the face. Pull the hair down. I feel like when I pull my hair back, the light like knocks out a lot of the bronzer. So now you can see the bronzer more. I'm gonna take, let's see, I'm gonna get the cool one with the same brush and double checking. You know what is weird? I never use these bronzers separately. If I use one, I always use the other because they look so good together. I'm just going to contour just a tiny bit. I know a lot of people contour first. I think contour looks so much better when you apply it on top of your bronzer because it allows you to not over contour. Also, it just blends in better, I think, because you already have a guide from your bronzer before. Okay, highlighter, a few options. I couldn't decide. When I was like preparing for this video, I'm like, I just like grabbed a whole bunch of things that I was like, I like, and then I'm like, let's see what we pick. So this is a Milani in 02 Day Glow. It's got this like really pretty shell or sand, desert sand kind of vibe. So there's Milani. We have Wet n Wild's Mega Glow in Precious Petals. And then the Essence Pure Nude. This is, oh, I don't even know how they made this so inexpensive and made it so, okay, we're gonna go with that. You can barely see them because this is like the kind of highlighter I like. There's the Milani, that is the Wet n Wild, and that is the Pure Nude. The Pure Nude is so smooth. This is a Morphe Y14. I probably should use that as a wave brush, but that's just covered in bronzer right now. So we're just gonna get it in here, tap it off. This is how I tap off everything. I put everything in the product and then I tap it off. So I very rarely get fallout of any sort. So here we go. We gonna see this on camera? Maybe not, because it's such like a light. Oh no, we see it. Never mind. Oh, pretty. Okay, do we want it here around the eye, the orbital bone, a little bit? I don't like when you can see all that powder. I know you can't see it on camera, but I like wanted to buff it out a little. Oh my God, so beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to take a Morphe Y15 and run this down the nose. Do we see that? I always skip the tip because I think that's hideous. You know what though? On some people it looks kind of cute, but I just don't like it on me. And then we're gonna do the upper lip. I feel like when I say upper lip, it ends up being like a highlighter mustache, but I don't even care. I have so much like shadow created on the upper lip that like no matter how much highlighter I put on there, you still can't see it sometimes. All right, this is NYX Soft Brown. I clearly like this pencil. It is tiny. Just going to refine our lip line under all that makeup. There we go. I was like a little scared to draw over. Sometimes when I like freehand this further away from a mirror, I'm like, am I gonna end up all over my face? Like over here. It's a very matte liner. Then we have Milani's Bahama Beige. Milani makes these awesome lipsticks. Milani makes so many great products. They smell exactly like MAC lipsticks. Okay. Okay, so that's where we're at with the lip right now. I like inadvertently used a lot of Milani in this video, which is nice. Lastly, this is the Soap & Glory Sexy Mother Pucker. This is in the shade Nude Star. I got like a whole bunch of these in a kit. It was like end of Christmas, like post-Christmas sale, so maybe like January or February. I haven't shared these with you yet, but I really like them. They sting a little, but they don't hurt me very much, I guess. So, oh yeah. They smell like hot cocoa. So I'm hitting most of my lip except for the edges where you would typically put lip liner, because then it goes over. So we're pretty much done with this look. Do you guys like it? I like it. I'm like reinvigorated. I really love the Milani palettes, the highlighters and the bronzer. Oh, let me share this thing about you that's really cool about these Brushcraft brushes. So there's a total of 5 brushes in this kit, and you have the cleanser and you have the pad, and you get a little booklet that comes with it. The whole kit or collection is available on HSN. This is not a paid review or anything. I just wanted to share that with you. So the book comes with like, here's how you use the 1R, the linear 1, the oval 3, the oval 6. I mean, I pretty much use them, I guess, more or less the way they shared. The oval 3 can be used for contouring too. I used that in my other video, which I will link below, because that video is so much more in-depth compared to what I showed you here. When you purchase these Brushcraft collection brushes, even if you purchase one individually, they come in this like acrylic case. I believe when you purchase the Elite collection, they come in cardboard. They're really nice cardboard, but it's not like this. So you open this up. The case, I don't know if you could travel with this or if you would want to travel with this case, only because it's big. But if you are at home, so it comes like this, and it's like in this stand. So I would say if you were washing them, you could probably dry them like this. Although this is something so amazing that I found out, is that there's no glue used in any of the Artis brushes, whether it be the Elite collection or this Brushcraft collection. So you can dry them any way you want. There's no glue, so it's not like you're gonna lose like your fibers. Like, so let's say you had all of your brushes, you could just put them in here and they fit in here perfectly. I don't know if this is a thing that they're like advertising or promoting, but like, I was like, I wonder what the point of like this stand was. Like, why would they just put it in something like, you know, that really thin plastic that you typically see in brushes to kind of have it suspended in their packaging? But you could totally just like buy like, I don't know how many you're gonna buy. Even if you just buy one, you can put it like this. So cute, right? Like automatic brush holder. Also, it's like aesthetically beautiful. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about the brushes or any of the makeup here, I really tried to give you like other options. Like if I like this bronzer, here's another bronzer you can try out. If you're like my skin tone, you could probably pick up the same shade. I know we've kind of been lagging on showing like more affordable and drugstore makeup. It's just that I've just been way more into, you know, you like what you like, and I'm not here, like I am here for you guys, but I'm also like not gonna just buy things just to review, because then you end up with so much makeup that's just not getting used. There is a Drugstore Diaries coming up, and there is probably some empties because I have so much product that I need to throw away, but I feel the need to share it with you first. So I will put links down below regarding Artis and their brushes, the Brushcraft, the Elite collection, if that's what you're more interested in. Also, if you guys want a video that compares the two, like brush for brush, let me know. That can happen. Also, maybe we'll bring back brushabilities, right? That was kind of hard to say. Okay, so links will be below, all the information you need. Ask the questions in the comments, and I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye.